What's up, YouTube? Figured now would be a good time to make a video because I'm waiting for my mom to get home with dinner before I go to my cousin's graduation. We are a year apart, but our birthdays are so close together that we always feel like we're the same age. And it's so weird because it felt like yesterday that I was still in 10th grade, and then I went to 11th grade, and then finally I was in 12th grade, and I graduated, and now I'm already into my second year of college. She is graduating today from high school, and I made a video for her, which I'll probably post later. Maybe even I'll post it in a few minutes after I make this video. Who knows? And when I was making it, I didn't really feel really emotionally attached to it. I just wanted to make something that looked really cool from the stuff I've been learning in school, along with making something memorable for her. But when I was showing it to my mom, for some reason I just got really emotional. I'm not really quite sure why, but when the music started playing, I just broke into tears because it brought back that whole I was in that shoes kind of feeling. And I mean, in the mix of seeing my cousin all grown up and everything, and making something that would really affect her life, it was almost like I was crying because I was proud of what I made. I was proud of who I've become. I'm proud of how I've helped my cousin and how I've grown with my cousin, and boom, here we are. She's graduating, and I'm about to graduate for the second time when it comes to college, not high school. And I don't know, it's just wow, time really goes way too fast. At the beginning of the year, it's always first week of school, yeah! And then the homework comes, and then you're just and you just want school to be over. But then once midterms roll around, you're like, dude, school is almost done with. We can do this. And then all of a sudden, BAM! It's the end of the school year. There's prom. There's graduation. But instead of me having that really long 3-month summer, I started college 15 days afterwards. And I graduate from college in January, or at least I'm supposed to, but you never know. So yeah, my nose is really itchy. I'm not picking my nose, but it's really itchy, and all day I've had this drowsy down groggy feeling, and I kept sneezing, and I had a stuffed nose, and then I had a runny nose, and my voice probably sounds a little weird. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm really hoping I don't get sick. I really don't need to get sick. I have perfect attendance. I don't want to ruin that. One thing I really want to get off my chest, well, I guess I don't really need to get it off my chest because I've already gotten it off of my chest several times online and offline, but basically my school decided that they were going to change schedules, and every major program that our school has, except for digital arts and business, which I'm in digital arts, well, everyone except for us gets Fridays off and different schedules, and they don't have to have externships anymore, which is really lame because, one, digital arts has the best attendance in the school, and our school cares more about attendance than probably anything else. 2, our program costs the most. 3, well, we're awesome, and we deserve Fridays off too. The only reason why we don't get Fridays off is because there's only 3 schools in the US that offer digital arts, in our particular school. So because there's a rare case of our kind, we don't get the same privileges, we don't get the same schedules. And I don't really have room to talk because, I mean, if you look back, the civil rights movement, I mean, African American people had it a lot much worse than me, but even so, if this is all about equality and everything, whether it's major or minor, I think we should have the same, privileges as the other terms, especially because we go above and beyond the rest of them. I think it's completely stupid, and as I look back on things, I've realized that they get Fridays off, which means they have less time to do their work, which means they have a lot longer classes than me, which means they're going to get bored easily, and they're probably not going to do as well in their classes. And because they have Fridays off, they're going to build a lazy habit, so they're probably going to take Mondays off too, and their attendance is probably just going to get worse than it already is. Plus, since they're not getting that externship, when it comes time for graduation, and we go off to get real jobs, they're not going to have that source, that person that says, hey, they have experience. But I will have my teachers to look back on, I'll have my school to fall back on, I'll even have my high school to fall back on. I have personal experience, and when I go on my externship, and when I'm done with it, when I go for my real job, I can use my externship people as references so that I can get a job. So now that I think about it, yeah, I don't get Fridays off, and yeah, my schedule might suck, but I kind of think I have it better. Maybe. But I do wish I had Fridays off. Hey, you know that if you had every Friday off, you would be as happy as a button. So, yeah. I've got nothing else to say. Pretty much fail. Well, bye.